I'm good. I'm good. You're ready? You ready? You ready? 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 Ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
It's like, let's do this. All right. So you have to set up your camera real good. You got perfect.
Hold on.
You got perfect lighting right now.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I'm not really good at with this live IG live thingy, but I'm gonna try.
So let me before I get started. What are you good with? Posting pictures.
Not really. I mean, I'm good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love business. I love everything business. So I love fashion. I think that's my greatest passion. So
Okay, good. You on point. They say makeup on point. Gambia room is giving you a shout out right there. You know,
oh, thank you.
So let's get started. Yanyima Konteh, welcome to Crude. For
Well,
most
thanks for having me.
for most people like this, they wonder usually like what exactly is it that you do? Because for most of them, they're just fascinated by the pictures that you have going on, and that's and that's a little crazy. So welcome. So briefly, I want you to just tell us how has 2020 been for you?
Oh my God. I think everyone can relate. It has been really, really shitty.
Okay.
But alhamdulillah that I'm alive. I turned 24 yesterday, so I'm feel super blessed.
Belated birthday, belated.
Oh, thank you.
Belated birthday to you.
Thank you.
So is your birthday? That's the reason why you're celebrating. Is that the good thing that has happened to you this year? Is that the only thing?
I can say that at the same time, I think leaving the country has also been a good change for me too. I'm new in Germany here doing my master's, so it's been really good.
Okay. So you have left the country for a few months, if I'm right, or a year? Has it been a year?
Not really. I think I left in last year, November.
Okay.
But I went back in December, then I came back again in January. So 9 to 8 months.
Okay,
less than a year.
So 9 to 8 months. How has the outside atmosphere been? How would you say it is?
Super cold, but it's really, really cold over here. But it's a good change.
Okay.
It's challenging because I'm from Gambia. I love Gambia. To be honest, I've never lived outside Gambia, so it's a little bit challenging, but I'm hanging in here.
Okay, so for your experience, like you just mentioned, outside Gambia, like I said, I love this juicy detail. Now, what are some of the things that you, as someone that is a new traveler, especially outside the country now, what are some of the little crises that you go through, just for people to learn from?
In Germany here, you really, really have to know the language. I mean, okay. I speak English and one of the local languages. My German is not bad, but it's not good either. So I struggle a little in Germany. But apart from that, I think that's it. Just the language barrier. But I think if you travel in other countries like the States or UK or other English-speaking countries,
yes,
you'll do all right. I mean, it depends on the reason why you're here. True. I'm here to study.
Yes.
If you're here to like hustle or do business, it might be a whole nother ball game, but I'm here to study. So everything I can say, traveling with a student visa, it's easier. Okay. Because students have a lot of some kind of advantage over people that are just here to hustle and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you come across any friend that has gone back way, or any Gambian that's there on
back way?
Yeah, a back route, because at the end of the day, our Gambians have flooded German.
Yeah.
Or German.
I mean, we are known for that, but unfortunately, I've never met anyone that's came here through back way now.
Okay, but have you've come across Gambians over there?
Yeah, obviously there are a lot of Gambians there, especially in Hamburg. That's the only city I went that I saw a lot of Gambians there. But where I am right now, where I'm doing my studies, it's in Marburg. It's a small town. So I think just me and a friend of mine are the only Gambians in that town.
What?
Yeah, so it's a little,
Yes.
But I heard cities in Stuttgart and Hamburg, there's a lot of Gambians in there. So I
Okay.
mean, I've only been to Hamburg this one, so I don't know much about that city.
No, but that's good. I love your honesty. You're currently doing your master's, like you mentioned earlier. You
Yeah.
you gained your bachelor's degree in the University of the Gambia doing a
Yeah.
now. There's crazy talks about the efficiency and the quality of education or quality of studies given to students at at the University of the Gambia. Now, what has been your experience?
Um, it's different. I can say that it's different. Well, UTG is not. It's not bad, but it's not great either.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
rate it over 10. Rate UTG over 10.
uh, I can give it a 6. I think a 6. A 6 will be fine. I mean, lecturers they are knowledgeable, but at the same time, it's easy to graduate from UTG. It's easy to pass. It's easy to get around. I mean, uh, if you're that close with lecturers, I mean, it's more easier. The environment is challenging for me. For example, when I was in UTG, if you're late for class, for example, when you're doing your course in English or use of English 1 or use the English 102, those classes are always saturated. So when you're late for class, forget about it. There will be no sit. I mean, if you're late, that's it. You either stand by the window and watch the lecturer, or you can just bounce.
What?
Yeah. So the environment, we can work on the environment. But I heard that nowadays they have like more classes. I mean, maybe it might be better, but in my case, when I'm late, especially 8 o'clock classes, I'm not a morning person, so I've been late a whole lot of times. But I think they need to work on that.
So this
And
is
also their system, the portal, you can do an exam, and to actually get your grades in, that's a struggle. For example, I finished my degree like last year, 2018.
yes.
But to be able to accumulate all my transcript, all my grades, you have to spend literally another semester just doing that. I
Wait.
mean, it's crazy. The management, like I completed my courses
Yes.
in early 2018 or late 2017, that I had to spend like a whole semester just gathering my transcript, because there'll be like missing grade there. The lecturer you did a course with will not be able to find your grades, or it's just
Okay.
crazy and
Hold on.
stressful.
That means kindergarten. Let's say nursery school. The structure of Gambian nursery school are way better than what.
I guess you can say that, but
Because that is crazy.
it's crazy.
Because
And I heard that nowadays, with this pandemic, the corona online classes, the students are really struggling over there. I heard it's bad.
this is why. So let me ask you this now. So can we really trust the authenticity of the graduates, the competency of of people that are from the University of the Gambia, because of the in which they get to study, of the material that's given to them,
Yeah.
the material that's given to them to at the end of the day walk around with with a title of bachelor's or master's. Can we really trust that it is efficient, like they are competent enough?
Yeah, I think we can actually trust them in a way, because in as much as the environment is not that really conducive or comfortable, some of the lecturers are really doing their best in like providing all the necessary syllabus we need in order to be a so-called degree holder.
True.
And I think that's really good. Some students graduate and are really, really, there's a saying that you can go to a university, but the university didn't go through you. Yeah. So I think it actually depends on the student also.
Okay.
Because, yeah, most students can graduate with a degree and not know a thing. But at the same time, but I'm not going to say the lecturers are not doing the job, because they are. For me, it was just more of the environment.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So certainly the environment plays a big role influencing the outcome of
I mean, you have to be,
But
exactly, you have to be motivated.
After the program,
Yeah.
that's interesting. You're into a very peculiar field. That's economics.
Mm-hmm.
Economics requires not just figures, because I mean, most of the time when we're in school, or when someone said they're economics, you're like, hey, I ain't got out. You know, but this certainly is. These are people that are trendsetters. They are somewhat going to be part of the policy making team.
Yeah.
How the country eventually is going to go forward
Mm-hmm.
in terms of being sustainable, and the list goes on as to,
Yeah.
you know, just that 9 yard. As you are working through your masters right now,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the steps that you will recommend as a student of economy that currently young people could get into to help build the economy?
I think entrepreneurship. Like Gambia has, I'm not saying they undervalue entrepreneurship, but they are not really seeing the what it can do for the economy. Let's say, for example, I have a business, okay? Instead of people or the government supporting young, especially the youths that are starting a business, instead of supporting them, or even your fellow Gambian, your fellow Gambian sister or your fellow Gambian brother supporting you, they'll either, the support is just not there for like entrepreneurship. I mean, let's say when a country has a lot of businesses, yeah, and there's a lot of entrepreneurs in that country, basically it's going to increase the GDP of the country. Number one. Number two, to have a budget deficit, it's going to be lower. And number three, the chances of our net export to increase is going to be high. And when that our net export increases, we're going to have a lot of revenue. And with that revenue, the government can actually have a lot of income to invest in a lot of sectors, like education sector, UTG for that matter, set up another university.
True.
Two, our health sector, which right now we need.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, and our security sector. There's a entrepreneurship is actually one of the good ways in which a country can develop. Because I've forgot about employment, youth employment also. If there's a lot of entrepreneurship, there's a lot of work available for youth, which right now the Gambia is facing. So, I mean, they should really look into entrepreneurship, and not, even if our fellow Gambians should not try to tear down someone that's trying to do a business or trying to set up something. Support that person, because even if you don't like the person, you like your country, isn't it? Do it for your country. Because at the end of the day, that person is employing 2 or more people. That person is giving jobs to those 2 or more people, enable for those two or more people to feed their families, and even to pay tax, to increase the country's revenue. I mean, it's sad. And the one thing I notice about Gambian people is that when you're trying to do something, the support is not there, or there's like this concept called Gambian made. I can tell you like a personal story.
Okay.
When I started YNK,
yes,
sometimes used to call me and ask, "Oh my God, I saw your pieces. I want some. Where can I get it? Do you have my size?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's available. You can come." Blah blah blah. And the next minute they'll call back and say, "Wait, is it made in Gambia?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, dama fogon ne aw la sa bagasi joge and I'm kon buy ko." You liked the outfit, didn't you? But just because I said it's made in Gambia, you're like, nope. I mean, if everyone has a concept, we're not gonna move further. We're not.
I think so. I said
and it's crazy.
It's just all this that you're mentioning kind of, it puts all of us into a space of questioning our authenticity as Gambians, our authenticity as Africans, because if we are not willing to spend our money on what is locally made, somewhat just gravitate to what's from the outside, when exactly are our products, when exactly are our people going to reach international stages or international standards? Because
Exactly.
regardless of how much business you do, you want to be you want to make it to the level of, you know, the Fortune 400. Wait, what do they call it? 400.
Forbes,
No,
the
no,
Forbes
no.
40.
Fortune 500 companies, because that's the level where we want to attain.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this is still a problem, this is still an issue that we're talking about, is just sad.
It's sad. I mean, we're so little. We are so little. To make it out there, it's going to be so easy if we all support each other, if we all work together, if we all believe in ourselves. It's so easy. Like, there's a lot of things you can do in Gambia. When I was starting my business, I knew that I didn't want to put like a crappy or low quality product out there. So I wanted my clothes to have a clothing tag. I wanted them to have labels. I wanted them to be overlooked. So I sat myself down and I asked myself, okay, where should I get a label? Where should I get a tag? And I went everywhere. And to my surprise, I'm like, so Gambia, in Gambia, there's no place producing a label. There's no place producing a clothing tag. That's just beyond to me.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, you know, a normal person would be like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe it's not meant to be. Let me just produce it without clothing tag. Without, I was like, I'm not gonna let Gambia limit me. I sat myself down and I'm like, how would I get this clothing tag? How would I get this label? And I think to myself, a clothing tag, it's kind of like a hard paper, and it kind of looks like a business card.
True, sort of.
And I'm like, okay, what if we use a business card, but instead of having business info on there, it'll have my info on there. So I went to my printer. I'm like, do you do business cards? And I asked him, do you do clothing tags? He was like, no. I was like, do you do business cards? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I want a business card, but I want this and this on it. And I want a little punchy hole on the top. He was like, that's not a business card. I'm like, please just do it. And then he did it. And he's been producing my clothing tags ever since. And I've also even given his number to other designers,
Right.
you know, so now he's actually making money off of clothing labels he learned from me. I mean, if you have to think outside the box, you don't have, just because Gambia doesn't have everything you want, that doesn't mean you have to let the country limit you, or else
True.
everyone is going to be in the same standard.
True. That is that I love that. I love that. I love that that concept. The approach that nothing is meant to limit you, regardless of the limited resources that we have. There's so much comments coming on as well. Like I told you,
Exactly.
Crude with Yanyima is right here on Instagram. I want to say thank you so much, each and all of you that are joining us. All the celebrities that have come down on this, on this platform to listen to you speak. I want to say thank you to each and every one of them. So we basically have Panda, that is always just, she tells you the raw truth. I mean, shout out to Panda. So, but they also agree with you as to the experience that the UTG, that's the University of the Gambia,
Yeah.
have students facing. And I saw a few months ago they were talking about an increment in the student fee. Yeah, requirement, yeah, entry fee. And
On what basis do they base that? If we increase the tuition, what changes are we going to see?
So the tuition has been tweaked up, and it certainly does not come with advantages or extra benefits, which,
oh my God.
we have. I hope that gets better. AC Tamba, another celebrity that's joining us this evening, says Gambia businesses don't know how to offer good customer service.
Uh-huh.
What would you say about that?
That's actually true, because I was talking to my sister the other time. She told me that she DM'd, I'm not going to mention the business, but she DM'd the business making inquiries.
Yeah.
And she asked for the price, and the person was just like 18,000. I mean, be nice to your customer.
Thank
Say,
you.
hey, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for making an inquiry. Okay, this product is da 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 da. Not like 18,000. Some business pages will not even reply you. Some business pages will not be even like, thank you after purchasing. I mean, at the end of the day, you need your customers.
True.
Your customers don't need you. If you're acting rude or being bitchy,
True.
on to the next. I mean, at the end of the day, well, it's hard to, because there's some customers are very, very difficult to deal with. But for my experience, I try to be calm. I know that at the end of the day, it's my business.
True.
I want it to flourish.
True.
Sometimes I lower my ego. I hear a lot. You know, customers say that I'm like, balal made. What can I do to help? No, dama bugang content. At the end of the day, it's your business.
True.
If it doesn't work, who are you gonna blame? Yourself. You have to be really, really nice to your customers. You have to be understanding, because they're the one giving you your money, their money.
True.
So customer service is actually a make or break in the business. Actually, a make or break.
Okay. Someone is asking a very weird question. We'll get into. I'll pick up some of those weird questions later on. But yes, you could send us your questions underneath. I will read them as soon as we get into that particular part. Before we get into how Gambian are you? I know that's the that is the game. That's the game that everybody is scared of. But
yeah,
you know, I'm a nice person, and I love everybody. I'm inclusive. I make sure I bully you, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
So, but before we get into that, just a little bit about your background. You know, your surname Konteh, right?
Konteh, yeah.
Yeah, Konteh. Do you know where you're from?
Badibu. Well, at least my dad is from Badibu.
Okay.
My dad is from Badibu, yeah, but I'm a typical Mandinka.
So, but what do you know about your surname? That's the question.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing, but I don't know much. I don't actually speak Mandinka. That's how bad it is. I mean, my Mandinka is really, really bad. It's so embarrassing. But I was raised by my mom. I mean, my dad is around, but he speaks more Mandinka than Wolof. Like, his Wolof is actually not that good. But I mean, my Gambian people will know where I'm coming from, because when you're raised by Wolof woman, all you speak is Wolof, because you're always with your mom and stuff like that. So I guess that explains it.
Okay, that's certainly. I mean, I'll let you.
But I can hear though.
Yes.
Don't wanna joke, but don't wanna hulo yo. But I don't know what you're saying in Mandinka.
Are you sure?
I'll actually know what you're saying, but I can't reply back. No.
Okay. Well, guys, we're getting to that money aspect. I love the conversation going on in the comment section. Trust me, listen.
Yeah, they're actually really.
The whole show is usually in the comment section, because when you have Fanta, you have Panda, and now you have AC. That AC time, but that just joined them. So it's another. I see people mocking me because I said I don't know what I said. I was trying to say Fortune 500. You know.
Yeah, I actually lost me with that.
Yeah. But yes. Trivia questions. Welcome right now to How Gambian I. So let's try. Let me try and do this. How Gambian are you?
Okay.
Okay. So how Gambian is this woman? Question number 1.
Oh God.
You can get your people to help you out. You can get your.
There's no one here.
Oh, but no, you have your fans. You know, you have Fatima Halebi, a business out as well. Halebi LLC, Instagram, beautiful stuff she got going on right there. Question number 1.
Okay.
Where can you find mangroves in Gambia?
Oh my God. Denton Bridge, around Denton Bridge area.
Okay,
am I wrong?
Yeah, what one? I need another.
Banjo. Yeah.
You sure? Are you sure? Is that your final answer? Can you find mangroves in Gambia?
Banjo.
You can. Okay. All right. So yeah. So good.
That is what geography about with that. What I can do them.
So Banjul, so Denton Bridge is almost Banjul. So I'll give you that. So question number one: where can you find mangroves in Gambia? So mangroves are these plants that grow only close to river, like close to the water, and that fresh water, and you find that in the Gambia. It's beautiful. It's certainly beautiful. Question number two: what does liffin means in English?
What?
What does liffin? You know, like when you speak Wolof, you're like liffin, liffin, liffin. What does liffin mean in English?
Liffin. When you want to say something, is it like?
What does liffin mean?
Liffin.
Yes.
I'm actually lost. I am lost. That doesn't mean I'm a Gambian though. Come on.
Yes,
what does liffin mean? Is that actually a word? Is it a word? Or
Wait,
is it a slang?
You've never used liffin?
Liffin. Like when you're trying to explain something in Wallop and you say liffin bobu nono.
Read
like
the comments. Read that they're telling you, I give you answer. They give you
Wait, hold on.
liffin.
Liffin. Someone says thing. Someone says that.
Liffin.
Like so things. Oh my god, there's a lot of things going on in this comment.
That's what I'm saying.
This. Someone say this, someone say that, someone say like.
What is your final answer? What is your final answer? Liffin, what does it mean in English?
I'm gonna say like.
Like.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you it's wrong. Anyway, so let's move on.
What's that? What I want to know though. I want to know.
But is this that thing? Liffin. That thing.
Oh, okay.
Liffin, liffin, this, that, liffin. That's that, liffin, that.
Okay.
This, liffin be. Like liffin, that thing, this thing, like something.
But you're saying like though. You just saying like.
No, but you said like, but like is not the answer.
But the way you explain it, you were saying like.
It's like something, it has to be attached. It's not just one thing. Yeah, but if you're going to use it if you want to singularly use it in English, the context will be we can say that.
Okay.
So it's the answer. Okay. Question number 3: name 2 ministers of borough administration.
Oh my god. One thing, yeah, the Gambian politics.
It's okay. This is how we know how Gambian you are. So.
One thing about me,
yes,
I don't involve myself in Gambian politics. Really, I'm not really bothered because
no. You should.
I have a reason. My reason is every election, every regime, it's always the same old shit. They only care about themselves. They only care about their money. They only care about what's in their pocket, and no changes. It's all about this.
So wait, is this your reason for swaying the question because you don't know what the answer?
I'm being honest. I actually don't know.
But it's okay. You don't have to explain. It's okay. We get it. But do you know the name of 2 ministers?
No. I don't.
Okay, this guy Goody reads the comment section. See, the comment section association are here to help you. But you are not...
Wait, hold on.
No, wait, we're cool. Let's move on. Question number 4. What's a common name given to pets, like dogs in Gambia? Like a common name that pets have in Gambia.
Pets?
Yes.
Gambians have pets. I mean, Gambians don't actually have pets.
What do you mean? They have pets.
A typical Gambian?
Yes.
A typical Gambian.
Yeah, their name.
Not a modernized Gambian.
Girl, every Gambian has Gambians have a pet. Most Gambians have pets. Those
okay, when is it a dog? When is it a dog? They will say Bobby.
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 Okay, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby is one. 2. Well, give me another name. So they have 2 names. Bobby and
Whiskey. Am I right?
Now you're reading. I get so read comments.
I did not. I did not read. I did not read.
Oh,
Honest to God, I did not read.
oh, they said all dogs in Gambia are called Bobby.
Bobby, yeah.
Okay, so question number 5. Which Gambian artist's real name is Sana Singate?
Sana Singate.
Yes. There's a Gambian artist, his real name is Sana Singate. Who is he? Like what's his artist name? Bobby. Come on, you're taking too long.
I actually don't know.
Okay, fine. Is that so? Final answer. Going once, going twice.
Oh ST.
Oh my God, girl! It took you forever, man. It took you forever. No,
I was trying to think of the initials they use and what it means. So Sana.
Oh, so his real name.
But I don't know. I might be wrong.
Okay.
But I'll go with ST.
All right. So ST is your final answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So and that's correct.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Alias ST. In the Gambian, so next question. In the Gambian culture, family member has the final say in a marriage arrangement.
I would say the father of the groom.
Auntie, wait, which country are you from? No, this not the Bulila Dewa. Bulen your finger, you ruslo.
Well, be honest though.
No, so the question, let me put this again. In the Gambian culture, which family member has the final say in a marriage arrangement?
The final say.
Yeah, like kokumom suwa herek a yebwesuna.
I mean, by right, it has to be the dad.
Really?
The dad of the bride.
So is that your final answer or is that your first answer?
Yeah, the dad. The father of the groom or the bride.
Really? The father of the bride? And that's it? That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. The answer is the uncle.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the uncle. And it's not just like a Gambian thing as well, but it has been modernized to give the father of the bride somewhat an esteem. Recent father of the bride has to be the one to kind of give the final say and anything. But most of the time it's the uncles that decide. The uncles are the ones that
the paternal uncle or the maternal
uncle? Both. The guy's father, the guy's uncle, and the lady's uncle come together and they have the conversation. They come to terms as to what eventually is going to, is going to happen. Panda, Danny, they don't invite us when they are doing the dress and show up. I know, but anyway. The uncles are the ones that comes with they're the ones that come with the bitter cola and they have the discussion, break bread and don't smile and that sort of thing. But yes, so the answer. Okay. Question number 7. Name 3 Gambia movie titles.
Daddy!
Did your face just go blank? Come on. Look, I have 2 more minutes on this. So, yes. Name 3 Gambian movie titles.
Movie or theater?
Auntie, movie. Lan moy theater do that. Movie, film. The boy and the safla. Hanga boy be ak safla.
Okay, I'm gonna read the comments for this one.
Oh my God. Listen, give me so wait, so you don't know any. Oh, you want to
I don't know any.
Oh my God. Okay, so give me what you are. Give me what you got. Give me what you have. What do you have?
I'm seeing Sarata. I'm seeing The Unfaithful Girl.
Wait, what? They have a movie called They have a Gambia movie called Unfaithful Girl?
I'm reading the comments.
Wait, what? I didn't even know. Wait, they have a Gambia movie called Unfaithful Girl?
Sarata Dark Past.
A Dark Past. Okay, A Dark Past, Sarata, that's two. So one more. Cause a girl that, like all of that stuff though, it's I can't take that, that other one, the girl. So yeah. So A Dark Past, Sarata, which one? Which one? So
you said two.
No,
You
three.
said
Three.
You said two.
Said give me 3 Gambia movie titles. 3. So you have one more. One more. One more. One more. Yanyima. La haylala. Yanyima yo mom. Be mom. Yo danga wara dot the Google Gambia, bro.
I know. But wait, this doesn't make me less of a Gambian though.
Well, it does the. Harabil la read rek. So yeah, so give me one more. Bala ning Wakanda do wa Gambia nyofaneka. Bula yap. Wakanda Gambia film. Yes. You know Gambians haven't watched Black Panther? Wait, there's a Gambian movie called Wakanda?
Oh my god, I've never heard of that.
Really? Okay, so yeah, give me one more. Give me one more. You're staying too long for this thing.
I honestly don't know, Danny. Honestly.
Okay, so I hope you be fair on yourself when you are rating yourself as well.
Well, I'm gonna.
So we have 2 more. So we have 2 more questions.
Okay.
One question is, give me 3 words that most Gambians find hard to pronounce. 3 words that Gambian, like a typical homegrown Gambian, the one that are in the Serekunda Marseille, give me 3 words,
Okay.
3 English words,
okay,
that they find hard to pronounce. That by Gambian right now, 3 words.
Chemical. Curfew. It's my people, my Bandika people. Chemicals, curfew,
Yes.
and Q-cell.
Hey. Oh my God! Like everybody has their own way. Basically. Congratulations.
I'm saying congratulations. Unfortunately, I love my people.
And circumstance. The way Gambians love the word circumstances, but they not be able to pronounce that in all second,
and they will not stop.
Circumstance. In a certificate.
Certificate, yeah.
Sophisticate be back out, Miss Bakao, la helala. And sophisticate be degere. Degere. Yes, okay. So there you got it. You got that right. Last question.
Okay.
Where can you in Gambia? Where can you go for a romantic date? Like
a typical date place that all Gambians go. The beach.
So
every guy will be like, son, I feel so baby. I mean, they have to work on their pickup lines, but
oh my God,
that's Gambian meant for you.
Okay, good. And that was How Gambian Are You?
Okay. I did horrible. You did not tell me that I was going to be questioned. You did not tell me that.
What do you mean I was going to be questioned, girl? Like you haven't? Wait, you've never watched the show?
I have, but I totally skipped my mind. It totally skipped my mind.
All right, so over 10, rate yourself now.
I'm gonna say 4.5. No, 5.
So Yanyima, let me just on behalf of everyone that is out there, we are disappointed in you. Not because of your answers to the question, but for the fact that you are the first person to come on this show, even though you faltered, you decided to give yourself correct mark. You know how many people have come on this show and they give themselves 100 over 100, 10 over 10 when
But
they.
I'm honest. I didn't know most of the answers.
We are proud inside, but outside we are disappointed because he's going to be representing the clan.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'll give myself 5.
okay, so you're being honest to yourself, and that's a quality that not a lot of people have. So, well, thank you for that, and that was great. That actually was great. So, someone say 4.7.
That was 7.7. Where did that 0.3 go? Make it 5 now. 4.7.
But yeah, so if you're joining us, if you're actually just joining us, this is Crude with Yanyima. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. You can ask her questions. You can send your questions underneath real quick, and we'll get back into the conversation that we have right here with her. So we're just chit-chatting about 2020 has it been, and pretty much her way forward as an entrepreneur, businesswoman, a CEO, a fashionista, like I put it out there. She's currently in Germany pursuing a master degree in economics, and it's fascinating that she has decided to go this far. And for most Gambian women, for most African women, they go to school, but they barely can further a career to this extent. So we say congratulations to you, but equally, the system has to be put in place to allow women be great.
Yeah.
The more educated of a generation we have, the better eventually.
It's not even only the system. I think it has to go further than that. I mean, even in our homes still.
True.
Because it's maybe our parents don't do it in a intentional way.
Yes.
But a mom can tell a child, like a lady, a girl child, that make sure so mage so saying individual hamne so before dinner hits on lanam. Make sure in individual hamne I'm na halis. Make sure in individual hamne I'm the papers. Make sure in individual hamne nalamuna tapato. You're basically teaching that young girl that she cannot make it, or she won't be able to have the finer things in life without a rich husband, without a rich man, and that's so sad. That's why a lot of people, when they're just done with grade 12, to further their educations, to go to uni, to do a course, or even to start a business, all they'll concentrate on is how to find the rich guy, the rich husband that they have been taught even from a young age, that you have to get married to someone that can take care of you, or else you be fucked.
True.
Yeah, so it's really, really sad.
That's crazy. That certainly is crazy. Now that approach of things comes on parenting and how society sees things. I mean, with the patriarchy approach, we equally see our women combating at this particular point. Just not allowing men give you women the opportunity, but just grabbing it, seizing it, and making the most out of it. And
yeah,
there's nothing we can do but just run alongside you and be supportive. But in terms of Gambian women at this particular point and education, what exactly will make Gambian women way more attracted to learning? Because it's one thing for you to go to school, but just learn.
Yeah.
And we have this mentality as young people where if you don't know, you don't know. How you know? You man, how ma? And you hold on to that thought. Man, how mali? I don't know how to do this, and that's it. And that but no one, regardless of the fact that you're not able to pay to go to school, there's so many other ventures that you could get into.
Even UTG, they offer scholarship. When I was in UTG, I was given a scholarship by the Ministry of Health Education. All you have to do is like submit your good grades, and you'll be covered.
True.
There are other organizations that help out too. I mean, at the same time, I think the way to be motivated to further your education is actually find your passion and actually go to school and learn more about that passion. For example, I'm doing economics. I actually started. I was actually majoring in accountancy in UTG. Then I changed my major because I found it very boring.
Okay.
And yeah, I was like, okay, let me do economics. It's very broad. With an economics degree, you can actually work anywhere. It's very broad, especially if you're doing business. You get to learn more on business management, finance, marketing. Like, it's really, really broad. So I knew that my passion is business. My passion is doing my clothing line. And I was like, okay, if I go further with this degree, it will actually help me run my business more. It will actually help me know the do's and don'ts in running a business and how to manage a business and all those other stuff. So in order to be passionate and in order to want to go to school, find your passion first. Learn where you can actually be more knowledgeable in whatever you want to do, because courses are really, really broad nowadays. Just because you want to be a businesswoman doesn't mean you actually have to go learn or be major in business administration. You can study economics. You can even accountancy can actually help you in your business endeavors. So find a passion first and find out whether you can actually go to school in order to perfect that passion of yours.
Sure.
That's because I don't think it's actually a good idea to go to school just to go to school.
Sure.
Because if you're not passionate about what you're studying, it's not gonna work.
I mean, that's just
it's just waste of money, and you're gonna be in class and not actually be in class. You're gonna be in class and your mind will be somewhere else, or you'll be on your phone checking out whatever your passion is.
True.
So just finding your passion is the key thing, and make sure you get knowledgeable in that area first.
Questions can come through right now, real quick. I have a few minutes before I get to bounce. This is from this a low system, man, right here though. What do you want to do with your degree? You plan on working for yourself or with someone? That's a question right there. That's saying, dude.
Yeah. We're having a master's in economics. I actually was a banker for Zenit Bank. Not many people know that. Before I came to Germany, I was working as a banker.
Yes.
So with my degree, I have a business. I'm doing a business. That's my passion and everything. But we have to be realistic. True. Business is risks. It can work, it can fail. And with degrees and with school, with all these certificates, a degree in economics, that's the security. Whether or not I use that, it's always going to be there. True. So that's actually like a plan B for me. At the same time, I'm doing the course and I'm also learning more ways in order to perfect my craft. Okay. So it's like
it's weighing your options, pretty much.
I'm weighing my options. Yes. If the business side doesn't work, I can actually use my bachelor's, my master's, and have a good life. I mean, it's always gonna be a security. That's why people say when you go to school, you will never suffer poverty, because someone with a degree, someone who went to school, you might not get the job you want, you might not live the life you want, but you will never be poor.
Okay. I like that. I like that. What's your favorite brand? That's another question right there.
My favorite what?
Your favorite brand
in the fashion industry?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with Zara.
Okay.
I love Zara. I mean, the way they're perfecting their craft, they're giving high quality products, but with a very reasonable price. And I think that's very, very hard to do.
Okay.
It's very hard to do.
Are we to expect any wine cake collection upcoming? I mean, it's
yes. I actually I'm on a break right now because I have to figure how I'm gonna run a business and do my master's, and at the same time not in Gambia. I just don't want to be a sellout and come over here and only concentrate in the German market. No, I want to be working both countries. So right now I'm on a break, so I've been working on something, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. So hopefully early next year, very, very soon, inshallah.
So another question. So basically, quick questions are coming in real quick. The faster you can answer them, the better as well.
Okay.
So you have an amazing social media presence, and
thank you.
And you use that to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want other women to see when they look at your page? That's one question that I just have.
I want them to feel confident,
Okay.
that you can be confident, be yourself, and actually be genuine, because there's a lot of Instagram pages out there. If you tend to look at it, everyone is trying to be everyone. I mean, being yourself, that's your gift, because no one else can be you. So when people, because my page is all about my sense of style, my business, and who I am as a person. I don't want to be looked at and, okay, this is the persona she's showing on Instagram, but if we meet me face to face, or you meet me in real life, you'll be like, that's a whole different person. No. Be yourself, be confident, and also be true to who you are, as in your sense of style. Do not try to be someone else. Do not try to copy anyone else. Be genuine.
True.
And actually, if someone meets you in person, it will
Yeah,
make sense.
just keep the same energy.
Yeah, it will make sense.
Let's say keep the same energy.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a businesswoman or an entrepreneur? Now, there's
That's
what's
actually
the context there? How would you put that? Are you a businesswoman?
yeah. It's actually a funny question, because a while ago I was chatting with a friend of mine, and he was telling me that, do you actually know there's a difference between a businesswoman and an entrepreneur? And I'm like, okay, educate me. So he actually did educate me on that. Mm-hmm. So I'm leaning more towards a businesswoman, because in as much as I invest in my business, I make all the decisions, I take risks and everything. At the same time, I'm very hands-on.
True.
With my business, even though I used to have workers back home, but I'm very, very hands-on. When you talked about an entrepreneurship, someone that invests in their business, take the risks, but they are not really hands-on with their business. Okay. They might have hundreds of workers. They might have workers that actually run the business, but all they're doing is investing in it, taking the risks, and then waiting to receive their income or returns.
Yes.
But I would say I'm leaning more towards a businesswoman, but I can see that I have some qualities of an entrepreneur, because I make all the decisions and take the risk, but I'm very, very hands-on with my business, even though I have workers and all that.
So I'm going to, you know me, I always ask her the crazy question. Girl, you got curves like a goddess. You are.
Thank you.
You are perfectly made, and I know you're in a serious. I know you keep hammering this every time, and you're in a serious relationship.
Oh fuck.
And you love your boo, and all of that. Someone just asked that crazy question right now. I'm like, so how did you get how did you get the curves? Because we have celebrities online that are putting on waist trainers, taking off their ribs through surgery.
Yeah.
So what's the secret now? We have 2 more minutes before I.
Well, I get this question a lot. I've heard a lot that I've done surgery. It's crazy. But to be honest, my mom is curvy. My sister is curvy. Everyone in my family are curvy. But my metabolism is really, really strange. I've been trying to gain weight for years. I don't eat healthy, and I don't eat healthy. I hate vegetables. I'm not on a diet. I don't eat healthy. So I think I'm lucky, because I have a very, very good metabolism. If I'm gaining weight, it all goes down. My arms are always small. I'm always small from the waist up. If I gain weight, it always goes down. It's just genes, honestly.
People, please.
Just genes.
Work of God. Yala.
But I've been trying to gain weight.
Yala,
I've been trying to, even today, all I've been eating is cheesecake.
Okay, so
I don't like vegetables, honestly.
Two more
questions. Genes.
More questions before we're out of here. So, guys, follow her on her social platform right there. Yanyima, or equally YNK_clothing is on Instagram. But one quick question, crazy. Someone just sent it. So, if you were to give Gambian men relationship advice, right? What would you tell them now? Like, if you had a room full of Gambian men, guest speaker, what would you tell Gambian? What advice would you give Gambian men about relationship?
Number one, find out what your woman's love language is. find out what your woman's love language is, because that is very, very important. I might like gifts. She might be into word affirmation. She might like act of service. So really find out. For example, my love language is word of affirmation and quality time. So if you keep on giving me gifts, if you keep on doing act of service stuff, I might not feel loved. Okay. Even though you're showing me love, I might not feel love. So I'll be like, I'm not happy. I want out, you know. So find out what your woman's love language is and do that. Because your love language might not be her love language, and that's gonna cause a clash. So love language is key.
Girl, you have a beautiful mind. God, Lee. Okay,
Thank
wow.
You.
Okay, that was good. That was really good. You're currently 24, so I would say that you're still going through life, and you will still.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But so far, at the extent at which you have lived, you've been able to create a representation, and we're proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
At this point, what would you say your purpose is? That's my final question.
I am a very indecisive person, but lately what this year has taught me is man proposed, God disposed. I mean, all the plans I've had for this year, when coming into it, not everything you plan goes according to plan. So my purpose this year is just increase my iman, and make sure that I set my goals and I focus on my goals. Just right now where I am in life is more about increasing my iman, because this year has been crazy and my purpose are actually changed, but I just want to be a better Muslim. To be honest, yeah. That's my purpose right now. Yeah.
That's a good thing though. That's certainly a good thing. Okay, so crazy as a fashionista, like who in Gambia do you think is representing us in terms of fashion? You've seen so many stylish women. I mean, I applaud all the different Instagram pages that we have that are showcasing the beauty of the smiling home and abroad.
It's really good. Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, we have
a lot of Gambian beauties out there.
But in terms of fashion though, like who would you say is like representing us in terms of fashion? Why, you know?
I'm gonna say more. I like the guy side.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Mas Mizzle. He's doing good. He's himself. His fashion outfits are just on point. He doesn't care what people say. He's just being himself, and I think that's what fashion is all about. True. Fashion is about telling people who you are without having to say a word. So the way he's killing it, it's awesome. I also love Hussein Dada.
Yes,
he's a good stylist. He's really good. I love his shit.
He's wavy. Like he nice. He dresses nice.
Yeah, he dresses really good.
That's good. Do you see yourself in Fashion Week in Gambia? Do you think you ever get to that point? Be part of
yeah, I actually planned on applying 2 years ago, but I was late because the deadlines are really early. I think the deadlines are around July, I think, and the show is actually in December. So I didn't actually know that the deadline was actually really close. So I actually planned on applying, but I was too late. But I would love to one day, because I always attend. It's a great show.
Beautiful, guys. I go, but I want to say thank you so much.
Oh, I had so much fun, Danny.
I know.
Thank you for having me.
No, most people, they're like, we 1 hour. 1 hour, what the fuck would I tell them?
Time flies by so fast.
By the time you realize it's done, you need to be a little bit more outspoken. I feel like the way you are representation of Africa, of Gambia.
Oh, thank you.
And we need to hear you speak some more on different issues, especially affecting the women and girl child in the country. So on that behalf, I want to say thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for having me.
Follow her on Instagram. Get to follow the business as well, YNK_clothing. Look into everything that she's doing. Be as supportive as you can. Guys, please right now, don't enter those DMs because you're not those sparks are those spark. It's not going to happen. Let's say in the next 5-6 years.
Oh.
Yeah. 5-6 years, then when she's getting to that prayer point stage, then you can I'm just playing. But is anybody you want to give a shout out to real quick?
Shout out to my IG followers.
Yes.
People that tune in today. It's been amazing. Shout out to my wonderful boyfriend because he's gonna kill me if I don't do that. He's watching right now, so shout out to you, babe. And thank you everyone that tuned in. It was so fun. I had so much fun.
We appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for coming on Crude and being honest with us, because that's the whole.
Yeah.
When I tell people Crude is about just being honest and and we certainly appreciate you for that. You actually made our night.
Oh, thank you. You made mine too.
We wish you a great week, a great month, and an amazing rest of the year.
Thank you so much.
And you have fun, dear. Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
You too, though.
Bye.
All right, so that was Yanyima. Next week, we'll certainly have another great personality right here on Crude. I want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. Without you, there's no show. But please, just click follow. Please follow me on Instagram. Tell your friends that we're here to just represent the smiling coach and every person that is doing amazingly well out there. If you think I don't know them, you could send their page, their profile to me or their Instagram pages. I'll reach out and make sure that we have them over here, and we have so much fun. God bless. Stay safe. Let's deal. Let's deal away with tribalism, and the black race is under threat. We're going through so much crisis right now, and we need to hold each other. We need to hold each other accountable. We equally need to hold each other's hand and grow and glow. I love you all so much. We all ghetto youths. I love you all guys so much. We are ghetto people. Good Lord.